Students, how are you? I am Salvi sir. Today I am going to start basic accounting terms and theory portions of accounting equation. What do you mean by accounting equation? Accounting equation signifies that the assets of a business are always equal to the total of capital and liabilities. Okay, accounting equation is the another form of dual aspects concept. According to the dual aspects concept, every business transaction must be recorded from two sides. One aspect is the receiver and another is the giver. As per the rules, receiver is the debit and giver is the credit, which means the always debit equal to credit. Accounting equation based on these three terms. These three terms are known as assets equal to capital plus liabilities. Okay. Now before starting this, the theory portion discuss the meaning of what the terms of assets, capital and liabilities. Because accounting is the new subject, each subject has their own terminology. Say for example, science is the one type of subjects, engineering is the one type of subjects, computer is the one type of subject. Each subject has their specific meaning of their different terms. Again, they are signifies also or they are divided also. But in this case, first the accounting equation based on these three terms. These three terms means A. A means assets. A means assets. What do you mean by assets? Valuable things are owned by the owner or proprietor is known as assets. Assets is a valuable things owned by the firm, that is known as assets. Assets may be divided into their two types. They are current assets and non-current assets. Current assets and non-current assets. Non-current assets. Non-current assets again also they are divided to tangible assets and intangible assets. Tangible assets are those assets which are their physical form, touch, plant, machinery, furniture, building. Tangible assets. Intangible assets, not their touch or physical form but also shown in the business. There is the goodwill, patents, copyrights are the examples of their intangible assets. Again also current assets. Current assets means are those assets which are converted cash within a very short period, that is known as current assets. Okay. Now next terms, that is capital. What is the meaning of capital? Now capital it refers to the amount invested by the proprietor in a business enterprise. But in the case of sole proprietorship, only one man, that is his or her total capital transferred to their proprietor's capital. But in the case of partnerships, that is the capital is contributed by their persons. But in the case of company, shareholders contributed the capital. Okay. Now then L means liabilities. L means liabilities. What is the meaning of liabilities? Liabilities means it refers to the amount payable by the business. It can be divided internal liabilities and external liabilities also. Internal liabilities or external liabilities, or it can be divided into two, non-current liabilities and current liabilities. Okay. Now assets equal to capital plus liabilities, but always in the case of revenue and expenses matched on capital. Revenue increases means capital increases. In the further form, we can say A equal to C plus L or A equal to C plus R minus E plus L, where R means revenue. What is the meaning of revenue? Now it means the income of a recurring nature from any source, say rent received, commission received, dividend received, that is the revenue. But in the case of E means expenses. Expenses, what is the meaning? Now it is the cost incurred in producing and selling the goods and services. Say for example, wages paid, rent paid, salary paid, this is the. And again also there another term, say income. What is the meaning of income? Now income is different from revenue. It is the excess of revenue over expenditure. Then we can say income equal to revenue minus expenditure. Now what is the meaning of expenditure? Again another terms. Now expenditure means any disbursement of cash or transfer of property, goods or service is called expenditure. Okay, it can be, again also there are three types of expenditure: capital expenditure, revenue expenditure, and deferred expenditure also. Okay, this is the terms. Again another terms also, they are debtors. What is the meaning of debtors also? Debtors means when goods are sold on credit, then firms arises their different types of their debtors. Debtors means, actually the term debtors represent the persons or parties who have goods on credit, that is known as debtors. Similarly there are another terms, creditors. The term creditors refers those persons or firms who have purchased goods on credit. For example, purchase goods from Amit rupees 10,000. The Amit is the firm's creditors. Okay, this is the main terms on accounting. Another terms also they are, say for example, for again another term, that is the fictitious assets, profit, gain, loss, purchase. Purchase, again two types of purchase, that is the purchase return, cash purchase and credit purchase. Sales also again divided into two, cash sales and credit sales. And inventory or stock also. Inventory, that means closing stock or unsold goods, that is the inventory. Inventory again also they are further divided into four: inventory of raw materials, inventory of work in progress, inventory of finished goods, inventory of stock in trade. This is the terms of inventory. Again also they are loss. Loss also, that term convey the two different meaning also, that is the loss. In case of expenditure is greater than income, that is known as loss also. Okay, next another terms, bills receivable. Bills receivable and bills payable. Bills receivable, in the bills of exchange represent persons or firms who have goods have been sold or services rendered on credit and payable and not been received from them, that is the bills receivable again. Now they are trade payable. Trade payable is that amount payable on account of goods and services taken in the normal course of business, that is trade payable. And bills payable also another term. A bills of exchange becomes bills payable for a person who accepts its draw or returns it to the drawers. Okay, now again also there are another term, they are goods. Goods also includes the all those goods which are purchased for resale or which are used for producing, and goods which are also meant for sold also. Okay, now then another terms also, their cost. Cost means it can be termed as the amount of resources given up in the exchange for some of the goods or services. Next again discount. Discount another term. Discount is the either in allowances offered by the seller of goods out of their selling price of the goods. Again their discount may be divided into two: trade discount and cash discount. There are another terms also, they are entry. Entry means when a transactions or events is recorded in the books of account, it is called entry. There another term, bad debt. Bad debt means it is the amount that has been become irrecoverable from a debtor, that is known as bad debt. Again, insolvent. Insolvent means a person or an enterprise which is not in a position to pay its debt is called insolvent. Okay, now again another terms, that the entity means an entity or business entity means an economic unit which are formed for earning income by providing services or selling goods, that is known as entity. Now then, turnover. Turnover means the total sales made in a particular period, say 1 year or 12 months. Then investment. Investment refers to deployment of funds in the shares or debentures of a company with the intention of earning a return. This is the basic accounting terms. Now again discuss that accounting equation. Now this accounting equation is based on their three terms, A equal to C plus L, or match the revenue and expenses, that is A equal to C plus R minus E plus L, where A means assets, C means capital, R means revenue, E means expenses, and L means liabilities. But in the case of mathematical equation, we can say 7 plus 3 equal to 6 plus 4. That means left hand side 7 plus 3 equal to 10, always right hand side 6 plus 4 equal to 10. That means always left hand side equal to right hand side. Same also in the case of accounting equation, always matched on left hand side, assets means capital plus liabilities. So for example, one example, Ram started business with cash. Rupees 50,000. This is the transaction. Now in this case, what is the form? In the form of capital increases 50,000. Capital is the right hand side's capital. On the same time, firm's assets increases. Which assets? In the form of cash. That means left hand side's cash increases 50,000, and right hand side C plus L, that is capital increases also 50,000. That means liabilities is 0. Now next another example, that means prove again also left hand side is equal to right hand sides. Now say wages paid rupees 5,000. Say for example, wages paid rupees 5,000. What is the effect of accounting equation? Wages is the expenses, that means capital decreases, that is the capital decreases 5,000, but in the same time capital cash also decreases 5,000. That means left hand side minus 5,000, right hand side minus 5,000. Okay, that is the always match dual aspects concept, left hand side is equal to right hand side. Now this is the theory portion. Next class discuss again details also. Thank you.